everyone, it's me, Riley McKinley, with Anna!
Doggo!
And dog. She looks so sad to be sitting there. I mean, she's not really sitting, but you know. Anyway, today we will be talking about random things we're going to do at school. Not die, that's one of them.
I almost died today when I almost fell off.
Yeah, she went on a horse riding
Competition.
thing.
It wasn't a gymkhana, but the gymkhana's games, like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Jazz.
I 100% know what I'm talking about. Anyway, school's right over there, and as we all know, school's tomorrow, which is Monday. Woo!
I actually like school.
She gets to see her buddy friend, who I will kill in tag. What? I didn't say anything. I'm not.
I figured out how he knows you're dating Kai.
What? He knows?
Didn't you say?
Oh yeah, that's right. Ellie told him.
No, I told him. So what happened was he kept saying Riley's single, and I'm like, no, she's not. She's dating Kai, and he's like, Kai. I'm like, Kai that goes to different school. What?
You know what the dumb thing is?
What?
Today I only figured out I drive past Kai's school every day to feed horses. And his school's kind of creepy.
What school? No.
Thorngower.
Oh, I go past Thorngower every day.
Yeah, Thorngower's kind of creepy. I don't like it.
It's pretty old. Because
Yeah.
Kai and Thorngower are the oldest schools in town.
Yeah, I know, but I really don't like Thorngower. It's just got a creepy vibe to it. Like,
Someone died there.
I don't know.
I swear someone got like murdered there.
That's who, I guess who's going to there at 3 a.m. when they're 20 me. What? Ouija board, here I come. What? Sorry guys, I believe in ghosts and spirits and stuff like that. And so does Donna, but you know, I kinda did something today next to the creepy cupboard downstairs with chalk. A, B, C, D. I asked if there were any spirits there and it said die.
How did it say die?
I had a piece, like, if you use like a piece of paper or you use the ground and do ABCDEFG with like chalk or a marker, it will still work. You just need a clear piece. And it spelled out die. I'm like, are there any spirits that they like to contact me? And it said die. And then I'm like, welp, and threw the piece away. Well, I was.
That means you didn't send the spirit away.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. The spirit lives in that creepy closet downstairs.
Where'd you get the closet from?
It was there when we moved in.
Okay, that's good. Where's the closet?
You know how we've got the horse feed? You know that closet thing with the mirror?
The one I get bad vibes.
Yes. It said die.
On the closet?
No, it said die on the ground. When I had chalk, it spelled out die.
What did it spell out die with?
You know how you buy packets of chalk that's in a container with a clear lid?
Yeah.
I used that.
And it spelled die on that.
It spelled die on the ground with the letters and stuff. You know how they have Ouija boards and stuff? And how they have the letters? It spelled out die with the letters.
So the letters moved?
No, the piece moved.
Oh.
To the letters.
Dragged along the board.
It dragged along the board to the letters.
Oh.
And it said die. It didn't say yes, it didn't say no, it said die.
Maybe the spirit doesn't like you.
Maybe the spirit doesn't like me. I mean, I swear to God, I've seen eyes flash at me in my room. Like, red eyes. It's not my cat. Oh, you know Gritty? She's blind now. She's going blind. The one that's
The last one?
brown. The one that really loves to cuddle people.
Yeah.
The girl. Female. Yeah. She's going blind. Yeah.
But like, where did the eyes come from?
I don't... You know in my room how I've got a whole heap of clothes hanging up? It was in that area.
Your closet is pretty good. Like, closets aren't meant to be open.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what I find.
Yeah, I know.
Like, why is it open?
It doesn't have a door.
You should be able to like find has died in your house, you should be able to search it up and say, look up like death. Like a death.
Has anyone died in this house? My granddad's house is haunted.
I didn't know that.
Granddad always hears footsteps where he's like upstairs. He hears like people walking around when it's just him. He's not going insane. The spirits lived there for a few years now.
At least they're not bad.
Yeah, that one's not bad. It's lived there for a few years and hasn't bothered Granddad or anything like that.
Ghosts can't hurt you, but they can use you.
Yeah, I know.
So they can't actually kill you. They can't like make you jump off a bridge.
No, they
They can,
cannot.
like, use you.
Have you heard of the elevator challenge 3 a.m. to enter the spiritual world?
No.
Yeah, there's this thing where you have to have an elevator that's 10 stories and you have to go from floor to second, second to fourth, fourth to fifth, fifth to 10th, back to second, and then the elevator will go up by itself, and you have to do it in a haunted hotel as well. Like, it has to have a history of haunted, and apparently this little girl is supposed to come into the elevator and guide you to the spiritual world.
I know a place we can do this.
Where?
I'm pretty sure Jade has had a murder.
Huh?
Jade, the hotel.
Where? Where's that?
It's near the Strand. It's like a ginormous white girls' hospital.
Oh, no, no, no.
That's definitely.
Does it have 10 stories though?
Yeah.
Okay, God. I've seen people walk around that aren't people in that place. There have been sightings of ghosts in that place. That is wild.
My mum wanted to move in there at one point, and I said to her, you do know I have the biggest fear of ghosts? And she's like, not all of them are bad. I'm like, what if we got put in a mental asylum? And she's like, okay, we're not moving in there. Because, like,
There's a mental asylum spot, isn't there?
What?
Like,
So,
there's...
in hospitals, there's the, where you were born, like, apparently if you're in that area where, like, people were born.
My mum was born in that hospital.
Yeah, but, like, if you're in the area where people were born, you'll hear ladies screaming if they died there.
Yeah.
And then in every hospital, there's a place called mental, like, where they've gone insane.
Yeah, that's not... I mean, I would gladly do the elevator thing. Not.
And then elevators.
Pardon?
And I heard of someone doing it there before.
Really? What was their experience?
It wasn't a girl that come.
What was
It was
it?
a guy.
Oh, okay.
Like-
It's either a girl or a guy. Sometimes it's a girl, like a little girl. Sometimes it's a guy, depending on where you are.
I'm guessing it's because he was at a hospital, and they said he looked like some type of doctor.
I'm guessing someone died there. I mean, oh, I'm guessing someone died there. Oh wait, it was a hospital.
I would hate to live there. Like, why would you want to live there?
And you know Chucky, there's like another doll, like a different version. It's not Chucky itself, it's a girl in a wedding dress. And you play this game with it, it's called hide and seek. You know that game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you play it at 3 a.m. and the doll's supposed to move. You're supposed to fill it up with rice, put it in the bathtub full of water, and then hide, and then go back to the bathtub, stab it like a few times saying, I found you, I found you, I found you, you're it, you're it, you're it. And then you go back and hide, and then it tries to, it moves and comes and finds you.
Does it stab you?
It has a knife in one of its pockets when you buy the doll. I'm not quite sure if it's plastic or not, but you know.
Yeah, but the old hospital, I don't get why they want people to live there.
I see people live there and I'm like, are you insane?
A lot of the people that live there are kind of creepy. Like, my mum's friends with them, well, used to be friends with them, and they come over to our house and they said, like, really odd stuff. Like, they just brung up the devil at one point, and I'm just like,
Okay then.
you're slightly crazy. That's probably why you live in the old hospital.
I mean, the only reason why I would go to the old hospital is to investigate.
And
But-
you know the Townsville West Old School?
I think so, yeah.
It's haunted. It's haunted. I know it's haunted.
Did you used to go there? Or did you like have friends that went there?
No. What happened was me and my friends were trick-or-treating
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah.
We went past and a light flicked on in the old school.
Shit.
And then we saw like a shadow go past the window and we screamed and ran. Well, we saw a shadow go past the window and it kind of waved at us. And we're like, Run.
I've had ghost experiences. Like, one of my friends back in Alice Springs, she used to live in Tennant Creek.
Have you done Bloody Mary? I've done it.
It's not real?
It's real.
It's real?
She don't kill you.
She don't?
No.
Strike up a friendly conversation. Hey, how's it going?
That's what I did.
Really? What did she say?
She's just like she was a teenager. She's just a normal girl that's dead in a mirror.
Oh.
And the people that she takes into the mirror have usually done something. Like,
what about Blue Baby?
What's that?
You say Blue Baby 3 times in the mirror, and apparently a Blue Baby is supposed to come and kill you or some shit like that.
I'm not doing that.
And then there's the Candy Man. You say
But
Candy.
I do not recommend doing Bloody Mary. She's pretty scary.
Okay.
Like, pretty scary.
Anyway, I ran into this. I have a friend who used to live in Alice Springs, Tennant Creek, and now she lives in Alice Springs. She's like, "Oh, have you heard of the Youngadoos?" I'm like, "What? The Youngadoos?" And I'm like, "No. What are they?" And she's like, "Oh, they're just shadows of people who watch you and want to kill you." And I'm like, "Why are you telling me this?" And then I told Heidi, and she's like,
Where's this?
Youngadoos. They're just random shadows that will watch you for a few years, because Heidi wasn't lying either. She's like, there are shadows watching me through my windows, and I'm like, dude, that's the Youngadoos, because she had no trees around her house. Like, none. And there were like people.
Why would like, did they actually kill you then?
No, they want to though, because they can't go through things. It was only at her dad's too, so I think the way it's supposed to be is something bad's gonna happen to you, and they'll watch you, and if they watch you, something bad's happening is going to happen to you, because the whole time the Youngadoos were watching her, bad things started to happen during that time. And then she moved houses, and the Youngadoos stopped watching her. They watched me when I was at my dad's as well. It usually happens to people who are split up and they still visit their parents.
Shit. I'm never visiting my dad again.
Like, if you visit them and stay there for a few
What
months,
happens if you go outside? They go, hey.
they disappear. You don't see them when you go outside. You only see them when you're inside, and you can see their shadow through the moonlight and something like that. Street lights. You can't, when you go outside, they're not there anymore.
God damn it.
I know.
What if I want to make friends?
Ouija board.
I heard someone say you could only meet a few people on the Ouija board. I'm like, can't you meet anyone? Like, I'm pretty sure if I
You can meet every single spirit you want on the
like,
Ouija board.
I'm pretty sure if I tried the Ouija board, I know which spirit would come and talk to me.
Who?
Mitchell.
Who's that?
My dead cousin. He tried to get a toy, and I never actually met him. But apparently when I was younger, I was kind of creepy. Like, my parents were, like, kind of scared of me. Because all of a sudden I said, come and meet my friend Mitchell. And when I was explaining his features, it sounded exactly like my cousin. And I'm like, this is my best friend Mitchell. And they're like, oh, what does he look like? And my hair's blonde hair, blue eyes, pale skin. And I was like explaining what he looks like. And they're like, and I was explaining the shirt he was wearing. And that's the shirt he died in. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, so
Bye, Mitchell. Have a nice spiritual life.
So apparently when I was younger, he used to talk to me. And I would like speak to him just regularly. And I could see things, but no one else could. And I'm like, so why did you name Mitchell? I can't remember any, like, recollection.
Yeah, have you heard of the Gabby Show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's a bit fake.
Yeah, I think so too. But the Gabby Show, she has this like texting story, and she's like, she makes it sound so fake. Like she's texting someone else, and when I was listening to one of her spiritual stories, like she ran into her grandparents and stuff like that. But the scratching thing on her sister's YouTube channel, that really looked fake.
But I don't understand, like, why would you live in the old hospital?
I know.
Like, do you know what would be really creepy? Like, the person that my mum was friends with, they had a daughter. And she said, one night I looked in the mirror and I saw someone covered with blood. It looked like they were in a car accident, like they had glass all through them. I'm like, they probably were in a car accident. She's like, I know. It's like, they look like they were in a car accident. And I'm like, why would anyone want to live there?
The only ghost run-ins I've had was Ouija boards, and I swear to God, with one of the Ouija boards I was playing with, I was doing it alone, breaking one rule, and
do you know when you should do the Ouija board, you should always have someone that's not joining in. Like, that should be off to the side that the spirit can't actually hurt.
yeah, I know. That's why I want you to come over to my house.
Like, because I would, like, I'd be the person watching that can't actually get hurt.
Yeah.
Because, like, you should always have 2 people doing it. And then
2 people on the board, 1 person watching, yeah.
Like
a group sleepover.
So, like, you need 2 people doing it, 1 person watching. Hopefully 1 person's dumb, or both are smart, or 1 person's dumb and 1's smart. And, like, if they say bye, it's like, let's go. And the person off to the side is, like, if anything happens, they can help.
Yeah,
like,
because
they don't get involved, they just call someone.
Because I'd just, like,
I'd be off to the side, because I'm, like, too scared to
We should, like, have you, me, Ellie sleep over. Not at your house, because your mum's a spiritual person. Like, she can sense when we're doing stupid shit with ghosts and stuff.
Oh, yeah. She said, is rallying into a Ouija board. I'm like, and she's like, tell her never, ever.
Do it in our house.
No, it wouldn't even work in our house because we have way. Have you walked into?
I saw your room and I walked into your house. You have so many spiritual rocks and shit.
No, but when you walk into a house, do you feel like automatically like nothing can hurt you?
Yeah.
That's why we've done spells, we've done everything to put like force fields on, like that's bad spirits can't get in. So like even if Bloody Mary did, this is when we weren't into crystals. Bloody Mary, that's when I did it. I've done it at my friend's house too, and the school bathroom.
Did it still work?
You can do it in the middle of the day.
Hey, I want to hang out with me at
lunch.
lunch.
Do you reckon Town High's haunted?
We should test that. I want to test it with you though. I want to test it with people. Like, you know where we sit?
Can you see ghosts?
I can see ghosts. I can show
my mum wants to take me to Port Arthur.
Take me with you.
And apparently there's been so many ghost sightings there. Like, you've seen people like pulling faces from the cells, and they're like, oh, there's nice actors, and the tour guide goes, there's no actors. And they goes, but there was someone pulling the faces from the cell, and he's like, the cells haven't been opened in years. Like, they can't be opened. Like, the metal's rusted onto each other. Like, the cells haven't been opened in years. The metal's rusted on, and he brought them up to the cells, and they're like, the metal has rusted on. So there was a ghost in the cell pulling faces out. And I'm like, oh shit.
You know what you should always do? Have an animal with you playing Ouija board, because animals can sense things, like spiritual things. So if I do it downstairs, Lucky, when I was doing it downstairs, Lucky was looking around. She was kind of not happy at the time. She was like, something's going on here, something's wrong.
Ghosts can't hurt you, but
they can manipulate. They can manipulate.
They can use you to hurt someone else, so you should always be careful. You should never trust a ghost. They could be like, oh, trust me. It's like, you never trust them unless you like knew them before they went to the spiritual one.
Yeah, I know, because you know how some people use a Ouija board to contact their animals, to like try and talk to their animals?
Yeah.
It worked on me. I'm not quite sure if you should trust your animals as well. Like, they could turn like into bad spirits.
I would never trust my cat Stacey because of what had happened to her.
What happened?
When she ran away at one point to my neighbour's house, and my neighbours abused their cats, and she was in my neighbour's house and they abused her. And she come back, and their cats would always run over to our house because their cats would get treated like princesses in our house. Well, princesses, like, they weren't the best treated cats. Like, I was only young, and my mum wasn't that cat-wise, but now we're pretty cat-wise. But it was better than getting abused. And I'm like, and then a few weeks later, the cat stopped coming over, so I asked the next door neighbour's son, and I'm like, oh, what happened? He's like, they ran over them on purpose. I'm like, shit.
They're fucking, oh shit. I hate when people abuse their animals.
But I'm just, where do you think the second most haunted place in town was? Because there's the hospital, which is obviously
really haunted.
I'm not sure if the new hospital, like the hospital that's open would be. I'm not sure.
It might be because of deaths and stuff that have happened in there.
So that would be the second most. Third most would be, I don't know.
The school.
I reckon it would be that haunted. You don't think the school would be that haunted, would you?
No, I don't think so.
I know it's haunted.
Graveyard. You know there's the graveyard near, oh, I don't know where it is, but there's a graveyard near a Vinnie's. I can like memorize how to get there and stuff. There's a graveyard near Vinnie's that would be really haunted because obviously dead people.
I don't think graveyards are haunted because they take bodies there. You're not actually there. Your spirit. I think your spirit stays where you die.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually are haunted unless you died at a graveyard.
Obviously.
But I'm pretty sure nuns' spirits move to graveyards because I've heard.
Churches. Churches would be haunted. I know a really creepy haunted church that's near my granddad's.
What is it called?
I don't know, but it's really creepy. It's a creepy church. It's abandoned. No one goes in it anymore.
Abandoned?
Yeah, it's an abandoned church. No one goes in it. I've walked past it a few times and I thought I saw people there, but there weren't people in there.
I get really bad vibes from once I walk around B block, I automatically, like, my tag room, I feel really uncomfortable. And then when I go, head down to that end of B block, I'm like, it gets worse and worse and worse. I'm like, what has happened in B block?
I'm thinking of asking some of my friends if they'd do Ouija board with me, like, in the middle of the day, where you guys used to sit, because I feel like something's there, like a spirit or something.
Where? Under the stairs?
Yeah, under the stairs.
I can see ghosts. If you want to go to a really haunted place, I'd recommend Norfolk Island because my mum said she lived in one of the houses and it used to be a jail settlement where they would send all the people.
Oh, damn.
And she said one night I woke up and there was just a little boy staring at me with like a ginormous smile. And
Did he have an indented head? Like normal head or disfigured?
Normal.
Okay.
And he said, wanna play, you're my first friend I've ever had. And she was like, oh shit.
Because if you ever see a disfigured person, like a little boy with a disfigured head, that's David. And you can, if you see him in your sleep, like, and you can only ask him 2 questions. If you go over that, he's gonna haunt you and shit like that.
But like, she's like, you could tell this boy died. She's like, she didn't ask him any questions. She was like, he was the sweetest little boy. But whenever you would mention like guns, he would automatically disappear. And she said his arm was bleeding, like gunshot bleeding. And like,
He must have been killed by the gun because
he died from illness, like illness of the gun. Like
Yeah.
if lead stays in you, it spreads throughout you.
Yeah. I have a feeling that a few people have died on the race car track as well because of race cars and stuff.
But I feel like someone's died at Town High. It's like the oldest school in Townsville.
Yeah, you know where Town High used to be? You know where the YWCA is? Near the Strand?
The what?
YWCA.
YWC, where's that?
Oh, you know how you're going around corner just to get to the Strand near, so you go straight, and then you go on the bridge, you go straight more, and then you go around to the roundabout that goes towards Coles. The YWCA is like a few 50 metres down from the roundabout, so the roundabout goes up, you go down that way, and then there's the YMCA like that.
This has always been Town High.
Town High's moved from when my granddad used to go to Town High, because I think the YW...
What is this then? Because this building is the oldest school in Townsville.
Yeah, the building's the oldest building, but they've just shifted it to one spot to the other.
Then what school was this before Town High?
I don't know.
It's obviously a school.
It might have been a school before that, and they've just shut down, and Town High just moved from there to there, and they took
But
the town.
all the old Town High photos are all there. Like I've looked at old Town High photos where they had completely different uniforms, and it's right, like where they
Like the 19. My mum was born in the 90s, so 50. Because my granddad's 75, he used to go to Town High. So when my granddad was in Town High.
But these are all pretty old photos, like black and white.
Yeah, black and white photos.
And it's definitely here.
Yeah, that's when my mum went to school in the 90s, right?
There was 2 Town Highs, wasn't there?
No, there wasn't. There was one Town High.
No, I'm pretty sure there's 2 Town Highs, like separating the boys from girls.
No, there was always originally one Town High.
I'm pretty sure this has always been Town High.
This has been I'm fairly sure it was a different school before that. My mum said it was something else before. wait, no, my granddad said it was something else. Like, this building didn't exist when my granddad went there, but when my mom went to school, that building was there.
I'm just very confused by, like, do you know one place I feel like haunted?
What?
What you call it? I thought it's called, we go there for awards night.
Oh, yeah, that place, the,
Civic Theatre.
yeah, that one.
I feel like it's haunted.
People might have died from doing acts and stuff.
People might have died from falling off that stage. It's a pretty big drop.
Hmm.
But I'm just like, eh. But you know theatre work?
Yeah.
When you hear about it, it's pretty
Creepy. And you just fall back with, holy shit.
It's pretty, like, you hear a lot of deaths through theatre work.
Yeah. I haven't told you this, Anna, but before I went to your house, I've been getting a ghost pulling on my shirt, calling my name and shit like that. I couldn't understand the gender because the voice was so weird. It wasn't like a male or female voice.
Ghosts have weird voices. Their voice automatically changes once they hit the spirit world.
Yeah. They've been pulling on my shirt and shit, and then when I went to your house, I felt free because nothing happened. And then when I went home, it just started again.
I didn't tell you this, but my mother said after you left, well, when we were here, she could feel like disturbance in the field. Like, felt like someone was punching at the, while trying to break through even though you can't.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong.
Yeah.
2 witches. Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she said there was obviously something, and she's like, I think Rally speaks to I speak. When I was younger, this is before we went to crystals and stuff.
Yeah.
When I was younger,
Every young kid has spoken to ghosts. I swear to God.
When I was younger, I always used to hear someone calling Honor from the corner of my room where my aircon is. I always used to hear Honor. And I'm like, I started crying at school one day because I'm like, someone keeps calling my name in my room. And someone's like, and my teacher's like, ghosts don't exist. I'm like,
Are you sure about that, miss? Because I swear to God, don't do a Ouija board.
And then it kind of stopped when I mentioned it to my mum. She's like,
Cool. I'll just become a witch now, just to protect
we've always been a witch.
Yeah.
But I heard it, I felt like this weird freedom when she did something one night, and I'm like, So
Yeah.
we have spell books in our house. So
When I used to live at my dad's, things would move out of place, and I didn't tell my dad because reasons.
Wait, you know how you said shadows?
Yeah.
When I've gone to my dad's hotel, I remember looking and I thought I saw a shadow.
Human figured? More than one? Or just one?
More than one.
Yeah, there you go, it is. There's more than one of them.
And I started crying. My dad woke up and he was like, what's wrong? I'm like, look at the shadows, and he didn't see them, but I did. Like, he was looking at me.
Only kids see them. Because Heidi told her dad, he's like, he looked at the window and was like, that's just trees. And then, because I mentioned, yeah, Heidi doesn't have many trees, but like no trees in her area, but her next door neighbours had trees, but they weren't directly in the moonlight to have the shadow on her window. And
Why do they want to kill you?
they've got something against you because bad things have happened to them and they died for...
Nothing bad happened.
Yeah, nothing bad happens to you because they can't get to you, that's the thing.
But you know how you said bad stuff happens?
Yeah.
Nothing that I can remember other than me almost drowning. My snorkel stopped working and I was in the middle of the ocean. And that was the only bad thing, but nothing else. I just thought it was like...
They know when you've done nothing wrong, but a few people, they sense things. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked that much into younger dudes. People, whenever I mentioned it to people, they're just saying, oh, you're making it up.
I think another haunted place is Castle Hill.
Oh God, yeah! Speaking of that, there's right over there. I think it's haunted.
When I went over to my Catherine's house.
Catherine's house. My Catherine's house.
Yeah.
Do you own?
Catherine.
Do you own Catherine?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I haven't spoken to her ever since I was here.
Okay, so I went over to her house and I went to the toilet.
Obviously.
And I looked out the
Well,
window
these
to
are-
her next door neighbour's house, and her next door neighbour's house is older than hers.
Shit.
Like, her house is definitely not haunted because they built it. But I looked over to her next door neighbour's house, and I saw someone in the window, and I'm like, ah, I saw your next door neighbour. And she's like, no one lives there. Well, they're on vacation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. And then another time we went to like this haunted house, like they stopped building the house because someone died there. So it's just like an unfinished house. And we went there and there was like a bit of brand new bread. We left it on the fence and we're only at the house for 10 minutes. We arrived back and the bread was rock hard. Like we threw it at like a weak bit of sand, like you know how, and it broke the sand. Like it was rock hard. Like you could slam it and it wasn't breaking. It was rock hard, and we're like, holy shit! But it was like cold.
Like the life drained out of the bread.
Yeah, and it was like rock hard and cold, and I'm like, what happened? And we end up and her mother looked back and saw a girl like with her face covered.
Did they mention how old the person was that died?
Our age. So a girl in a white dress, black hair, covering her face, running after us. And we were bolting for it. Like we ran for it, and we were like getting chased down cars, and we were like, shit. And her mother's also really into ghosts. Headless horse maid.
Headless horse maid. Damn.
So what it is a girl.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like the headless horseman.
No. So she killed a cow because the cow was giving labour and was going to die. Well, she let the cow die instead of like trying to keep it alive because it was going to die anyway. And so she went and told her boss, and her boss chopped her head off. And now she haunts the school because the school was the old farm. So now she haunts the school. I'm like,
I really want to know if our school's haunted though.
I think it probably is.
Depending the age of the school, I think it is.
It's the oldest school building in town.
Yeah.
And I know it's been around like when shootings were around in Australia. Like Port Arthur was when it got illegal, and that wasn't that long ago. Like, it might have been when we weren't born, but it wasn't that long ago. Like it was a few years before we were born. So Town High was around. So there could have still been shootings, lockdowns, and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
My friend Kirsten used to get haunted at her old house, and she said one day she looked outside, no wind to be seen, and her swing set was swinging like this, like someone was on it, like pushing back and pushing forward, and it just kept getting higher and higher, and then all of a sudden it just dropped to a dead stop.